Thank you so much. Let's there we go. Sweet.
Yeah, so you find Uncle Bish. Uncle Bish is actually at the kitchen table. He's trying to repair an old cuckoo clock. I think really he has tools to do it, so he's trying to like
He's trying
he has like
anyway.
he has like this fork, and he's trying to like unscrew this tiny little screw that you need like a magnifying glass to see, but he doesn't have a magnifying glass. So he's just like, kind of like squinting and blinking in there.
Yeah, so
And
when
you hear this spring go twing, and it pops around everywhere, and you can't see where it went.
so as Ned like walks in, first off, Jinx like goes scurrying off his shoulder, like up a wall and probably like into like some little crack in the ceiling that like maybe Ashlyn hasn't even noticed is there.
Mm-hmm.
And like we see some like
It's exactly
dust.
monkey-sized.
Yeah, exactly. We see some like dust and shit like come out of it as he's
Mhm.
like pushing it out, and then like him settling in this little spot. And Ned walks over without a word, grabs the clock, pulls the tool from his belt, and starts like doing the thing.
Uncle Fish is like, "Ooh, Ned?
Oh, hey.
He said that he knew you, and he said he used to live here.
Yeah, I had Ned around to help with the farm. Ned, what happened to you? I thought you went to the big city."
I did. Now I'm back.
The while this, I imagine I see that a conversation is about to happen. I just like go straight, sort of unnervingly, to Uncle Bish's bedroom,
Okay.
and then like I come back down with the red blanket, and I just like have it draped around myself.
Okay.
Oh, because you're still freezing from
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, because like that's a bone deep chill, and we went back in it, and I only got to drink half of my cocoa
I
because I was
mean,
late.
It could be a great time for one of your strange stories, by the way.
oh yeah, strange stories.
Mm-hmm.
So, quick question before we move on. I do have the mending skill. Is this clock something that I could potentially use that on?
Yeah. You take a quick look at the obs really quick.
Yeah, I actually have no idea what the mending skill is actually for. This might be like totally outside of its purview.
I mean, the mending still is like basically like peasant things, so you may not be able to do this because it's going to be pretty complicated.
A little tough. Well, mending broken stuff on the road or at work, mending something badly broken.
I mean,
Just about anything it says.
okay.
Yeah, you just can't make things. You can fix things. It's kind of a thing, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's
Well,
obs
I mean,
too,
it
but
says
that's
everything
fine.
on the farm. I don't know.
Yeah. That's okay.
I mean, clocks are very complicated.
It's gonna be like I think you use special clocks tools though.
Yeah, I only have carpentry tools and lumberjack tools. So
Yeah, I think it's a +1 obs. You don't have the right tool, or is it +2?
You actually double the obstacle if you don't
Alright.
have the right tools.
Yes,
That makes sense.
Something like
Yikes.
that.
So it's like obs 4 instead of obs 2.
Alright. Let's double check that real quick, just so that we
Hey,
know.
Stanny,
future
thanks for the
reference.
host. While we're looking that up, throw that out there.
Hey, Stanley, you should
Yeah, test without tools, double ob penalty. Perfect. All right, well, I'll make ob4 tests. So my intent here is to fix the clock. What bad thing happens when I fail this? Because I'm definitely
you're going
fail
to.
this.
the clock will start on fire.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Cool.
Does anybody want to help mend this clock? I thought somebody else had mending.
I'm still learning mending. I haven't actually learned it yet.
I do have mending. So if you
I
want to,
think I need one more to be able to learn it. No, I need 2 more, so I'm not even close. Yeah, so I can't help with mending. Maybe I could help with something else though.
Maybe.
Can I help with observation?
Yeah, sure. 'Cause you gotta find the
hidden
parts
spring.
that have went flying while Uncle Bish was
Oh,
trying to fix
yeah.
it himself.
Sounds good to
Uh,
me.
And if I can, I would take my time because I do have an instinct about that.
Yeah, you can take
That's
your time.
true.
Mhm.
It'll be dark by the time you're done.
Cool.
That means everybody's gonna have to stay here.
Unless
okay.
someone purposefully rushes me, I always take my time. So
Oh,
like, I
I
don't
do
even
not.
consider it, right?
Right. What was that, Adam?
I am not going to rush him, and maybe this is a thing that I know about him. Like I remember that he likes to take his time with things.
Cool. So you helping?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Alright. So it's Ops 4. You're getting 2 dice of help.
Then 1 die for taking my time.
Yep.
I'm still very likely to fail this.
So I did find in the life path there's a tinkerer life path, and one of the only applicable skills they have is mending. So there isn't really another.
I mean, so then that sounds like it would work. You've got a 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to try it? Do you want to?
I
push
don't
your
have
luck?
Artha unless I start with Artha.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
you start
Yeah.
with. You start with.
2 Fate and a Persona.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I'm definitely re-rolling that 6. And watch this. It's going to be a 1.
It's a 2, which
Close.
is pretty similar. Pretty similar.
All right. So yeah, the clock actually starts on fire. Like
No.
you're going to like put it together. You got pieces in it.
Not
You press the button.
again.
The cuckoo comes out, and goes cuckoo, cuckoo, and then like the cuckoo nest and the clock just starts like flames coming out.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, good winner, guys.
I'm gonna grab the red blanket that's around Esteban's shoulders and I'm gonna start smothering it with the blanket,
Oh.
There's a
smother the blanket.
fireplace, right?
You're gonna ruin the blanket.
Yeah, you gotta stop me, otherwise I'm gonna.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
fireplace, right?
There's a
Yes,
fireplace.
there's a fireplace.
I'm gonna toss the clock into the fireplace, and I'm gonna be like, "Well, there you go. I know you were cold there, Esteban. I started a fire for you."
You see the artificial bird like bursting into flames.
Mhm.
Jinx just looks down and just like shakes his head.
And Uncle Bish was like, "Oh no, that was my last clock."
I'm so sorry, Uncle Bish. We really tried. I thought for sure
okay.
we got it.
No one has a clock. Really? You'd think there'd be a clock somewhere in this town that worked.
You would think that. I mean, from what I read, in the library, I heard that Stockchester used to be the clock capital. There was so many clockmakers here before the
Yeah.
training came in and took them all to the big city. And well,
We had the blessed clocksmiths in all the world. Once upon a time, but then that talent just seemed to go out of the people. Now
well,
there's no one left that can make clocks. Not the kind of clocks that used to be made anyway.
well, maybe one day we can fix that.
Maybe. Oh,
Hey.
but I'm tired now. And you know outside it's dark. You can see like underneath the snow, there's like these glowing pulses, like orbs underneath the snow, all out over the farm.
Hmm.
And you see these before.
What do I have any idea what they could be?
No,
Are they sort of pretty to watch?
they are.
Okay.
While they are looking at these things, I'm going to help Uncle Bish get to his room.
Yeah, you can help him. There's no real
Yeah,
danger there. He's just tired.
hmm
And you get the idea, like helping him, that his health has deteriorated a lot. he can't really help around the farm anymore, but at least he's being active now.
I feel like it says something that as you take him back to his bedroom, by the time you're actually able to get there, I've actually reset up the blanket perfectly on the bed.
It's like a
and just
little
like folded
cinch.
over a corner facing the door.
Yeah, because like I was gonna use it, and it's like no. Like okay.
You like a mint on his pillow too?
Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna also go back downstairs at some point and stand by that fire
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I need.
I mean, I'll
something.
put some real wood on that fire because I mean, just cuckoo clock fire is probably not very warm. It's not gonna
doesn't
last very
very
long.
either.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If like a little burst off, like you think there's oil or something in there, but that's gone now.
When I get down, does it look like there's enough wood to keep a fire going during the night? Because, I mean, it's cold out. Got to make sure that's a thing.
I don't know because this is near the end of winter and no one's ever made any beliefs about it. Let's roll a 1d6. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of wood.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Ashlyn, and like as she's like putting the wood in the fire and kind of nod my head approvingly, and I'll be like, "Done a dang good job around here."
Oh, thanks, I try. I'm afraid it's dangerous to go outside, and we don't really have much of a guest room per se, but you and Esteban are welcome to stay here tonight.
I ain't got anywhere else to go, so
Oh, well, I guess you will stay here then.
So I think there's Uncle Bish's room, and then there's the master bedroom, which has like a double bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's probably like a cot or something you could use in the living room.
So, yeah, I think Ashlyn's gonna go and get the cot, and she's gonna say,
If you two don't mind sharing, you can sleep in my bed tonight.
Ned like waves that away, and he unrolls a bedroll, and he's like, I slept on a lot worse than a nice warm floor.
What's my bed situation at Ishmael's old shack? Is there one?
I don't know. How is your house in general?
Well, if Ishmael lived there, and he probably wouldn't take his bed with him, probably has some sort of bedding situation. Like
I
maybe
feel like
there's-
it was pretty good until the fire.
Yeah.
And then Rachel paid for repairs, but did he actually have the repairs done?
Also, to be fair, it is called a shack, so I can't imagine it's great.
I don't think
the
it's like
best
the leaky
damn shack.
I don't think it's like the leaky shack
It's more like the love
category.
shack.
Yeah. And as we all know, the love shack is worth 10 resource points instead of a 1 resource point.
The Love Shack is a little old place that costs 10 resource points in character burning.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It gives you advantage dice when you're on seduction tests.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. Perfect. Well, in that case.
Yeah, I think you have a bed.
Yep.
I don't really think your house is that bad, but
I mean,
Yeah, I
you
don't think
used
so
to live
either.
outside.
Write a belief about fixing it up. So maybe there's something wrong with it.
I think there are problems with it. Well, you said as a part of one of the consequences of one of my failed rolls, that lightning like flashed really brightly and all the windows broke.
Yeah, but we had that fixed. Right? That was part of Rachel taking over after your failed resources roll.
Yeah.
But maybe like there's still a lot of burn damage maybe like the house is patched up, but it needs to be rebuilt.
It still smells like fire these many months later.
Hmm.
Look, I need to use this carpentry skill on something, so.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Well, we'll
Oh, I'm
work on
I'm
this.
just trying to make the
So,
fiction match. So
Mhm. Anyway.
so yeah, I guess that Ned's on the floor.
yeah,
Esteban's gonna take the cot, maybe, and then
Probably, yeah.
Ashlyn will sleep in her own bed. In the
yeah,
morning, I think she's gonna have like a little powwow with everyone after making breakfast for Uncle Bish. I think she's gonna like get the both the three of us, the both of you, together, and she's gonna say, "Well, I was really hoping to confront the Winter Goddess yesterday, but the way things went, Ned, you look confused.
You talk to gods?
Only a couple. The the harvest goddess, she made me her prophet. And then she went away. And then I'm all alone here, lost. And the winter goddess came and she took over Faust's mansion, and now people are being frozen at night. This has got to stop.
Hmm. And I tell some unhelpful story about how Ishmael caught the winter goddess as a fish.
That was the harvest
And-
goddess.
Yeah, it was. It totally was.
Ned is just sort of stroking his stubble through this whole thing. He kind of has the same kind of stubble that I've got right now, honestly. Just kind of just like a person who hasn't really taken the time to shave over the last couple of days. And he's like, I remember this place being a lot more normal.
So the people of Harvest Valley have always been like a little mystical. And, like you guys do have like these
Oh, the lore.
worship of the harvest goddess, and every harvest festival is dedicated to her, and you guys actually have a town singer that goes around and sings to plants because you guys believe that will bring the harvest goddess's blessing. But like believing that kind of thing, like the ritual helps people, and believing in actual supernatural deities might be.
That's kind of what I was thinking is I feel like there's a distinction between oh yeah, this is what we do versus oh yeah, I sang to the plants and the plants sang back.
Yeah, I could see that being a little bit of a difference, but so yeah, Ashlyn is just gonna say,
Yeah, and I need to get my. I think if we go and talk to her, we can work something out. And maybe, if I'm really lucky, I can get my javelin back.
You're some sort of warrior?
Well, I'm a little bit of an adventurer. I always wanted to be. And Ishmael helped put me on that path, and that was how we found the Winter Goddess in the first place.
I think Esteban's going to be like, yeah, about that. We haven't talked about that in a while. I don't want to go adventuring again. I think that last adventure where we brought the winter goddess into the world was kind of.
Mistakes were made, but we need to learn from them and not run from them.
Nah, I mean this with the utmost respect, but I think if I let you go adventuring alone, you're gonna die. So, I mean, Bish needs you.
So you're gonna come with me? Oh, that's great, Ned. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want you to die.
I wasn't planning on dying, but I understand.
I don't think many people plan on it.
I guess that's true. I never really thought about it like that. Well, Esteban, if you won't come inside the mansion with me, will you at least wait outside and make sure we get back out again?
I think yeah. He'll commit to that. He might change his mind and then just actually come in with you. Um, for now, he's gonna be like, Ashlyn, I believe in what you say, and I believe in what you're doing. I can at least take you there. You can get there on horseback if you want to save your energy too, if you want.
Thanks.
And I think just to add like some flavor to the scene, like the whole time you guys are like talking like together, and Ned's been kind of like aimlessly wandering around, like talking over his shoulder and kind of like using like a little like bald hammer to like knock on like wood and like check to make sure studs are okay. And like he's just kind of like like you can like see his eyes kind of like lose track of the conversation a little bit at certain times, and he's like seems it's almost like he can't be in the house without like trying to find something that needs fixing.
I love it.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah.
Cool. So, that'll take us. I think we're gonna head over to the Faust Mansion on horseback? Question mark.
Sure.
Mhm.
Is
So
it
you
easy
guys,
to get there?
it's not that hard during the day. You see that there used to be this mansion. It used to be like, kind of creepy, like plantation kind of thing. And now there's like this ice castle that's growing over it. But the way in is still through like these double doors on this large summer porch. Um, as you get closer, you see like this figure, sitting on a balcony far above, near like the middle of the castle, like the fourth story or something.
Is it the figure of the winter goddess?
Yeah, you've seen her before. It's definitely her. Like, she's got pale skin and like a blue robe and like flowing white hair.
Ashlyn is just gonna like point straight at her and be like,
See, Ned, that's who we need to talk to.
Make a steel test at Obs 10.
Oh no!
everybody,
All right.
or just poor Ned who hasn't seen this yet.
Just poor Ned.
That's not 10.
Yeah, I meant I just clicked through it. It
Do you want to
doesn't
spend
matter.
some Artha?
No. So I'll take the challenging test.
Yeah.
So yeah, so Ned sees it and like hears the statement and like starts to chuckle a little bit. And then the chuckle turns into this like rolling, like ridiculous laugh until he's like tearing up and like holding his sides.
Yeah, I think
And
like the goddess's like pale blue eyes like stare into yours.
I mean, this is serious, Ned. You can't just be laughing like this. We need to go and try to talk to her and
It
Esteban?
takes several moments for you to stop laughing.
yeah,
But,
like seven like heartbeats. So that's just like the whole time like Jinx is not pleased by his perch like rumbling and shaking around.
Mm-hmm.
You just like put a hand on Ned.
Are you all right? Are you all right, Ned?
you feel very cold. It's like your boots, they were warm before, and now like your toes are like kind of tingling with frostbite.
I have not seen one of those before.
She's a little intimidating, I know. But if we don't go and talk to her, I don't know if winter's ever gonna end. And certainly, these poor people getting frozen solid, they're out at night. I know in my heart, this is not what the harvest goddess wants for this valley.
That's not what I want at all.
And you're with me. Let's go.
It's gonna walk up to the door. Does it?
Oh
Does
yeah,
it?
you walk up to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's closed right now.
I'm gonna try opening it.
Yeah,
I'm
grab
gonna
on-
hold up my hand and
Uh-huh.
knock.
You want to knock? You hear a great hollow noise reverberating, but no answer.
It's polite to knock.
Esteban just like kind of squirms and then just like starts like crying and then just like, Ashlyn! Oh my god.
I'm just gonna try opening it.
And I open the door.
Okay, I'm going with you.
There's these big golden rings on the door you pull.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It goes creak, opens up. This cold wind comes out. You look into the main hallway
Mm-hmm.
of the Foss Mansion. It looks much like you remember, only now everything's covered with like a layer of ice. And also, every so often you see this grizzled sailor pirate figure, like frozen in a block of ice. Like there's another one all the way down this hallway.
We need to be careful. We don't want to end up like them.
Can I find my way back to the trophy room where my spear keeps disappearing to?
Sure, give me a willpower check. It's obs 2.
Obs 2 willpower check.
Can I
I'm
help
gonna
out?
lead the way like I know where I'm going.
Now I do have orienteering and tracking. So if there are footsteps in the past that lead this direction, like if they've been here before, I may be able to help with this.
I feel like the ground's been disturbed since then.
Okay.
You guys have not been here for a while.
Okay.
There we go. It just did not want to click on the box. So no modifiers then? Or if Esteban's coming with me, do you wanna help?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah, I mean, if I can help with Will, I will, but that's kind of.
Yeah, you can help with Will. I mean, this is like you have to overcome the magic of this place. It's not just about knowing the road, knowing the path, because the paths change.
Sure.
You have to exert your will over. You have to master yourself to master this house.
what is what's the ob?
Stops too.
Ops 2? Okay.
And if you fail, you're going to find that secret door again.
Ooh. That's intriguing. I succeeded.
All right, you succeed.
Good.
So you get to the museum. You find a spear, and oh god, it's been so long. But there's something else here you dropped.
I feel like there was, but I don't remember what it was
I don't
anymore.
remember what it was
Esteban's
either.
rake.
No, not the rake.
Was it my wooden sword?
No. I
Hmm.
mean, there is a wooden sword here. Yeah, that would be here. But it was something else, something important that I'm not remembering.
It can't be that important if you don't remember it.
Oh well, it's been forever since that happened.
Was it like Ishmael's fishing pole? No?
No. Let's just forget it and move on. But yeah, your spear is a long emerald encrusted spear, if I remember right.
Yep. It
It's very
is
sharp and dangerous looking.
encrusted with emerald flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see that, I just like give a long, slow whistle of admiration.
Um,
And I'm gonna grab that wooden sword and shield.
Okay.
sounds good to
You
me.
look right tough with that.
I hope we don't have to use them.
No.
Oh, I realized I didn't switch us back over to see these rolls. I should probably do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, just for the record, since we're in like a dangerous area, I definitely have my bow out and strung.
Sure.
Sure.
Mhm.
Why don't someone give me an observation check?
I
have
do
that
not
skill.
have that skill.
I do. Does anybody else?
I don't have observation.
Then I guess I'll roll it.
Let me get the abs.
I think I may have had the option to get it and neglected to, but I can't remember.
Oh, it's abs 1. Lucky you.
I would like to fork adventure wise.
Sure.
Okay. I think that's the only thing that applies. So.
Oh, does this have anything to do with the construction of the building?
Nope.
Okay.
Base up 1. Let's go. Yeah. 2
Yeah,
successes.
there's somebody else moving around out in the hallway.
And then, like, Ashley's gonna be like, shh. I think there's somebody else here. Is there, like, another door we could leave besides the one we came in?
There's a window. You could try and climb it outside the house.
Well, that
Because
doesn't
outside
seem...
the house is covered with ice.
Doesn't seem very safe.
Uh,
Good.
Does I think like Ned goes like full tracker mode and like starts like giving you hand signals and like like trying to get you to point it out. Because if you point out the direction, I'll try to sneak up on this person.
Yeah, I'll point it out.
You're out
Yeah,
in the
so-
hallway.
So I'm gonna try to sneak out into the hallway and get a peek of what's out there.
All right. Yeah, you sneak out into the hallway. You see someone. You see like curtains move to your left, and you see a shadow, short figure, hiding behind a pillar to the right.
So I like look back and like do the same thing and like and then like I like mime like should I shoot it?
since Ashlyn has no idea what all of those little symbols that you just went through meant, she shakes her head at like the should I shoot it part, and I think she like will come up like next to Ned and see if she can peek out and see it without it spotting her.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Do I have stealth? I don't think I do. No,
I can
no.
help you though.
Cool. Let's learn some stealth. I have inconspicuous, but that's not good enough here, I think.
I have stealthy, so I can help you with that. It's based on speed, for the record.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Speed.
Your abs is 1 again. Wow, these are not rolling well.
Doubled to 2 at least.
That's true. I really don't want to be found. So do I want to spend... Do I want to spend an Artha here? Yeah, I've got some.
Die for me.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend. I really don't want to be found, so I'm gonna spend an Artha here. Hopefully that'll help, because with base op 2, with your help, I'm getting 4 dice of the 4 that I'm gonna need. No, it's base op 1 double to 2. Okay, it's not that bad. Never mind. It's fine.
Right.
I'm still gonna spend 1.
Wow.
Didn't need to. It's great. I'm very, very stealthy.
So which one do you want to sneak up on?
Which one? What? There's multiple?
There's one behind curtains to the left, and there's one behind a pillar to your right. You can see.
Oh, okay. I thought it like moved from behind the curtains to the
No,
pillar
there's
without
2
being
of them.
seen. That was what I
There's 2
thought.
of them.
So can my help be that we split up and search for clues?
I mean, you can search for clues, but I would give them a
I
chance.
meant
to
like I was making a joke.
Like-
It was bad. Like
why would you search for clues?
Can we basically like split up, and that's how I'm helping? Is like I'm
Yeah,
like
each one of you wants to see one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Wait, who's going for what?
Dealer's choice.
I'll go for pillar. You go for.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys go around the pillars and the curtain. Like you guys are both creeping up alongside. And like, what's your intent when you see what it is? Do you want to just see, or do you want to jump it, or what?
I want to be able to identify it without it seeing us to be able to make a decision as to what to do once I know what it is.
All right. Well, the one behind the curtain is like, it's gonna know when someone touches the curtain,
I
at the
mean,
least. Like you can get up next to it to see it without them noticing you.
but you can't move the curtain. But that's fine. But I can get eyes behind the pillar, see what's there
Yeah.
without them seeing me.
So you look behind the pillar, and you see one of the Jameson boys,
Mm.
and I think the other one like moves next to the curtain, and he hears like a little kid moving around inside the curtains.
So yeah. I mean, obviously Ashlyn recognizes them, so she's gonna be like, "You shouldn't be in here." Like right behind him.
Okay, I think the kid jumps. It's like, oh no, we've been spotted! Run! And you see a little kid run out from the curtains, and the other kid that was behind the pillar runs down the hallway into another room. They're splitting up and running different directions.
I gotta corral this shit.
I don't know if we should. All right, I'm gonna see if I can follow one of them. Because we can't follow them. I mean, I can't personally follow them both. But I don't want them getting lost in the mansion. So
Nor do I.
I'm a hunter and tracker, so I'm gonna make sure that whatever this thing is, it doesn't get away from me.
I mean, you saw it. It's a kid.
Yeah, but
It's like a
still.
9-year-old kid, little boy.
It might be a demon boy. We're in a terrible, terrifying place. I don't believe that it's actually a kid.
I mean,
You
that's true.
probably
The last time
saw
you saw him, he was
these when you were
6.
6.
So
Yeah.
a kid can change a lot between 6 and 9. Like a
Yeah.
lot.
Especially in a horrifying demon house.
Right.
A Jameson boy is a specific kind of monster. There are more than 2 of them. There's like hundreds of them. Oh god, it's a Jameson boy.
Oh
Run.
man, I'm like picturing like Final Fantasy monsters now.
Look, all I
Little
know.
title card. Jameson boy.
Here's the way this played out from Ned's point of view. He saw a horrifying, monstrous goddess, walked into a creepy house, went to a room, saw a ridiculous javelin, and then saw just like some random kids.
Yep.
This seems like some Shining shit to me. All right. They want to play with me forever and ever and ever, and I am not about that.
All right.
Yeah.
So you want to follow them? That's your
Maybe we
intent?
should not split up, but I think maybe we should all just go after one and then try to catch up with the other once we get him. So I guess the one that ran from me is the one I'm closest to, so I'll chase that guy down.
And you went for the pillar, right?
Yeah, the pillar one. Uh-huh.
Okay. Give me speed checks.
Okie dokie.
Are we
And you can
testing
help.
this separately, or are we helping?
You can help.
I think I'm helping too.
Yeah, I'm definitely helping out here.
The kids are fast. I give them the speed of 4.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Well, it's a good thing you're both helping.
Shit. They rolled a little bit better this time.
Okay, so
I'm actually going to have them roll Artha on that. Nice. Ops 3.
Ops 3. It's tough.
that is tough. I got 5 dice.
I get a difficult speed check though, so I'm happy either way.
Oh no! Wait, I got one.
There's a 6.
Hold on, let's roll it. No!
Oh no! So the kid's gonna
Oh.
get away. You chase him into the room,
Yeah.
and this room is a large room. Looks like the bottom used to be part of the mansion, but the top got ripped off, and now there's this long ice spiral staircase going up, and you see the kid like 2 floors up, like leaning over the balcony, and he sees you all following him,
We're not
and he
trying to
starts
hurt
running
you.
up the staircase somewhere.
I want to keep you safe. Come back.
Come here, you demon.
It's not a demon. It's one of the Jameson boys.
Nah, this is definitely a demon house.
Well, that may be true, but they're lost. Let's see if we can find the winter goddess and speak to her. Maybe.
I don't know if we can fight that big scary goddess, but I think we can fight those little demon kids.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Let's see. Can we find our way to the 4th floor?
Yeah, I mean you can count to 4. I think.
I mean, do we need to make another will roll to overcome the magic of the house to not get turned around?
No, you can get to the 4th floor.
Okay.
You can choose what floor you're on, unless you're in a creepy secret passageway. Then you can't. But you're in the
Gotcha.
main staircase.
And that's how you wind up in the basement and then have to take a little weird cage elevator up uncomfortably close to Ishmael.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. We're gonna try to find the goddess, see if we can find the balcony that she was on.
Okay.
Unless somebody else wants to do something different, and you can take this from me.
No, I'm following your lead.
You're the adventurer here. I'm just along for the ride.
Well, I'm the wannabe adventurer here.
The way this works is, if you're all sticking together, we'll roll a die of fate, and on a 1 you'll find her.
Okay.
Another roll you'll find a different kind of room.
All right.
So who wants to roll a die of fate?
Not it.
I'll do it.
Go for
Okay.
it.
So right now you're in a big corridor with like an arch roof.
So we want a 1, right?
Yeah.
You still see like pirates frozen here and there.
That's a 5. That's not a 1 at all.
Okay, on a 5 you will find you find like this room that's been filled with ice, and it's a little bit darker here. Like the light is shining through the ice, but there's no windows, and it kind of feels like you're in a cave. And you find it's almost like the museum, but this is like you're looking around, you feel like this is personal stuff. You find an old sled, like a toboggan. You find a book that looks like it's been kind of like broken off a piece of slate into like thin pieces and then written on. You find
Interesting.
a coil of rope, and you find
That coil of rope has sentimental value. I'm telling you right now.
It does. And you find a flower that
Ooh.
it looks like it's a fresh spring flower.
I can't help myself. I'm pocketing that flower.
You take the flower?
I have to.
Okay, you take the flower.
I can't not take that flower. That's the only thing I take, though.
Okay. The flower like pulsates as if it's alive. You can feel its warm to the touch.
This. I'm gonna smell it.
It smells sweet, like a deep, fruity scent.
This
Kind
flower
of like a
is
pumpkin kind of smell.
this flower is amazing. And like to put it in my disappears in my inventory.
It does.
Yes, yes, what a good normal flower. Indeed.
There's nothing strange about this flower. It certainly has no sentimental value at all.
Mm-mm. It's fine. I'm just gonna give it away like everything else. It's fine.
Are you want to try to find another room?
I mean, yeah, let's well, she's not here. Let's keep looking.
I can try again.
Okay.
Redeem myself.
Sure.
Just keep rolling this d6 until we get a 1.
I'm not a... No.
All right, on a 6, you find a slide that goes down somewhere. Goes to another floor.
I don't think we
Some
want to
kind of
take that.
ice slide.
Can we avoid taking that? Just not take the ice slide down?
It's looks like fun, but okay. You don't have to take it.
I mean, it might be fun, but I don't have any compulsive instincts about taking weird slides as I do about always picking wildflowers and berries. I mean, it wasn't a wildflower, but you know.
Oh,
I
well,
could-
maybe
I-
there's wildflowers on the side of the. No, there's not.
I always take my time, and slides are antithetical to doing that because you go very fast downwards.
All right,
Exactly.
nobody takes the slide.
Exactly. Nobody wants a slide.
All right,
Yeah,
roll
strangely,
again.
I'm... Okay, cool.
Guys, don't worry. Every time we roll this, it gets more likely that we're going to roll a 1 because that's how statistics work.
Nope.
You find the Ice Queen's bedroom. It's like a very tall room with like a princess poster bed. There is a mirror to one side that's like you could just stand in, and it's currently like covered by a layer of frost, but you could wipe that off if you want.
We shouldn't be here. This seems like a private place.
It's really cold in here.
There's like several wardrobes you could look in.
Oh, maybe there's something in here. Yeah.
You see like a number of like good-looking dresses made out of ice.
It's not very helpful.
You see a pair of diamond slippers, they're like high heels.
I think I have to take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like
That part feels strangely consistent.
I
with
feel
my
like
character.
Ashlyn was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go in here, and then you're like, oh, well, let me just check for this one thing, and then I'm like, you know, I see that it's all like ice dresses, and I'm like, well, that's a loss, and I leave.
I want to go like wipe off the mirror and like see what I look like. I've probably never looked in a mirror before. I'm a peasant who lives in the woods. Like
Okay.
the closest thing to a mirror I've ever used is like water, probably.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, you wipe away the mirror. That means you touched the mirror. As you do, like you feel the shock of cold, and you feel like your body heat entering the mirror. Give me a. What would this
I
be?
do have gloves on, probably.
Oh, you have gloves on?
Well, I mean, we're in a cold place, and I'm like, we've established that I'm like set for traveling. So I would imagine that like traveling in winter would include like gloves,
Okay.
so
You
that
have
my
trouble.
fingers don't freeze off.
You have trouble clearing the frost off. Like you scrape off like a few lines, and you can like kind of see yourself through these lines, but it looks like behind you there's something moving. You look behind you, you don't see anything. Whatever's in the mirror is not what you can see.
Are you guys coming? I think we need to keep looking for her.
Yeah, let's get back to what matters. Can my feet fit inside these shoes?
You can try.
This is clearly what we need to find out.
Back to what matters.
You know, if I steal these shoes, will I be able to wear them?
And sink my dirty, moldy feet inside them and ruin them.
You can try making an agility test. If you succeed, you can walk into shoes. If you fail, you can walk into shoes, but you're going to gain the
Just can't take them off your feet.
cramped
They're
feet.
stuck there.
No, you're not stuck, but you'll have the trait, the cramped feet, where your feet are constantly uncomfortable and sore
Mm-hmm.
until you take off the shoes.
Okay, what's my obstacle?
It's an obstacle of, I think, it's just one.
Okay. I thought it was
That's
going to be
basically
much.
a light wound. Like
Yeah.
+1 ob is not a joke.
All right, yeah, you fit in the diamond slippers. It's kind of hard at first to balance in them, but
Mhm.
you feel like you'll get used to it. And there's no stairs here.
So there's like,
You'll have
It's
trouble
an-
if you try and use stairs.
there's probably like an unnerving sound from behind you as like this clattery high heel click.
Yeah, Ashlyn turns around and like looks at that because there's no way that those shoes are silent on this floor and everything. She like turns around and she's like, "What are those?"
I found them in that closet, and then you ran off.
Well, I mean, Ned, did you find something weird?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did you find?
A mirror.
I thought you said you found something weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Glass in a town like this, it's expensive.
I guess that's true. I got kind of used to it when I lived in the city.
Also, when you look in the mirror, there's something behind you. I think that might just be how mirrors work, but I don't know.
No?
Yeah, Ashlyn's gonna come over and she's gonna try to look in the mirror through the. She'll start by looking in the spot that he already cleared off.
Yeah, like it looks like there's something moving behind you.
Yeah,
When you look,
she's gonna
can't see it.
squint.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's probably just Jinx playing a joke. He's kind of an asshole.
She's gonna try to clean off the mirror.
Okay, well, you can't really do it with gloves in your hands. Maybe if you had a rag or something warm or wet. I can't hear you.
You're muted. Sam.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize. What if I like do one of like, like like.
And it would work, but like your breath like just freezes to the mirror. It doesn't have enough specific density.
Starting to sense a theme here with the stuff in this house.
I mean, I guess I could take my glove off and try. Let's do it. Sounds good to me.
Okay, so you do that. As you wiping it off, like you see like a waterfall behind you, and you feel like your body heat being drawn into the mirror, As you do that, uh, part of the ice wall behind you starts to melt. At first, it's just like dripping, and then it just starts to melt a lot,
Yeah,
and you
like
feel
uh,
like
uh
water coming at your feet.
yeah, I'll like back up from the mirror and like step away.
Yeah. Um, as you do that, like the surface of the mirror, continues to defrost from your body heat,
Mm.
and the glass actually turns into water too, and it splashes outwards. But since you walked away, you don't get splashed by all the water.
It's probably not magical water that would kill me, so it's
No, unfortunately, like inside the mirror, you see your image is still standing there, and it walks out of the mirror.
uh um hello? And like Ashlyn like waves, like goes to put a hand out, like to welcome the doppelganger of herself.
Hello. And she gives you a strange look and shakes your hand, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm Ashlyn.
I'm Ashlyn.
You're
Oh,
both Ashlyn.
Uh,
this is kind of strange.
this is really weird. I agree. We we still need to find the winter goddess.
Well, I saw her on the fourth floor when I came in.
So did we. We're on the fourth floor, but we can't find her. We've been searching and then found this room and you.
Maybe we should split up.
What will that do? I'm very afraid what that will do.
Yeah, Ashlyn kind of turns and looks at Esteban and Ned, like,
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Maybe you're right.
Ned's just like,
This is the room where everything broke.
yeah,
Mhm.
uh, well,
Well, Ashlyn, why don't you come with us? Let's go.
we're gonna need a different name because I can't be calling you both Ashlyn. That's way too confusing.
No, sometimes people in the city used to call me Ash.
Okay, I'll be Ashlyn and you can be Ash.
Okay.
That'll work.
Yeah, that should work.
Okay, let's go.
All right, I'll follow you.
Perfection.
Sam, you wanna roll a die of fate? See if we can find.
No, I had to redeem myself.
All right, redeem yourself.
I have good luck charms. We are
Okay,
going to
okay.
ring a bell to dispel the bad spirits.
Perfect.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Roll the die of fate.
You failed in your
Look.
dispel spirits check.
I don't have the bell synced to my computer so that I can press the enter button by ringing a bell. I don't have that kind of skill.
Oh man, but what if you did though?
Yeah, what if I did though?
What if?
What if you did?
Sorry.
Well, you rolled
Oh,
it.
you did it.
We just keep finding all the different rooms, and none of them are
I
the
mean,
right
this
room.
is just confirming my theory that the more you roll dice, the more likely you are to get a different number. I mean, you've gotten a different number every time.
That's true. We have.
So you come to a garden. All the plants are made of ice. There's like ice cabbage and ice flowers, and there's even an ice tree that seems to be growing ice pineapples. Jinx is very interested in these ice pineapples. He goes over to one of them and starts chittering.
You know, I'm actually kind of interested in these ice pineapples too, and all of this ice fruit. because I have a feeling that you could turn these into some very interesting beverages of the
Yeah.
alcoholic variety.
Mmm.
You look around some more and you see what looks like a wine cabinet.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going for that.
The wine cabinet's locked though.
Is it made of ice?
No.
Is it made of ice though?
The
Maybe
cabinet's
it
made
is.
of ice wood. But the lock is made of steel. Cold, hard steel.
Good old ice wood. Well,
It's made of wood.
Yeah.
I
Ice
would
wood.
like to identify what kind of wood, tree this wood comes from because I have tree wise.
Okay, roll your tree wise. Do you want to actually tell me about this wood or do you want me to tell you about it?
I would like you to tell me about it.
What do you want to know about this wood?
I want to know how one carves this type of wood because as a carpenter, I'm very interested in this whole deal.
Okay, let me look at the wises really quick. I have to figure out what the obs is.
I think it's like
It's not-
ob one is an
not
interesting
details.
fact, maybe.
Could be obs 1.
Ob two is something.
Obs
else.
2 is an interesting fact. Obs
Oh.
1 is common knowledge. I don't think people have too much common knowledge about ice wood.
Yeah, neither do I.
So this is probably obs 2.
Cool. Can I fork in carpentry? Because
Sure.
this is a carved thing.
Yeah.
How about tree cutting?
Okay.
Excellent. Ob two. Bam.
All right.
Nice.
You have to have a saw. And the saw has to be made from steel quenched in slimes from hardland. And then you can cut the ice wood. Otherwise, ice wood is stronger than normal wood. And you can try and cut it, but just blunt whatever saw you try and use.
Well, that's good because my next move was going to be to use my carpentry tools to try to cut through this. So I'm glad I made this roll.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to use the back of my axe to just break the lock.
Okay, you can do that. I think it's just a power test.
I don't know if you should be.
I think Ashley is like gonna try to stop you, but it's too late. You've you're like, ah! And then she's like, I don't think you should, and then smash. I don't know whether or not you're gonna succeed, but I think she tries to stop you just a smidge too late.
I also have a pretty good idea for what failure might look like here, if you're willing to hear.
Sure,
options.
what do you think?
I open the lock, but I break open all of the bottles inside because they're made of some sort of glass, and I'm hitting it with a large blunt object. No.
Listen, as much as I would like that, I like my alcohol to be safe, and
Okay.
I can't allow that crime to occur.
Fair. Good, valid.
That's
good
reasonable.
Point.
That's reasonable.
All right.
I think
what does failure look like then?
failure is you're going to attract the attention of one of the Jameson kids that came up here.
Okay, I'm okay with that. What kind of ob am I looking at?
Oh, it's a small thing, and you're using like a hatchet to break it. I think it's like obs too.
Cool. All right. No modifiers because I'm just rolling.
You want some
power.
help?
Can you help?
It'd be really hard to help because this is like a small object hitting a small object. But if you can tell me how you're helping.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what I got to help.
Yeah, I don't think you can help. Sorry. Just give me that power check.
Killing it.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you smash off the lock, and you can see vials of different color.
I don't.
There's green, there's brown, there's clear, there's white, there's blue.
I take
And
all of them.
there's
These will help
purple.
me greatly in my research.
You don't have inventory space for all of them. I don't think. Do you have a bag or something?
I mean, I would assume that I have to have something to carry my traveling gear in.
You can leave your traveling gear here and take the alcohol.
100% doing that.
All right.
Yeah, like
You
you're
found
sitting
the
there,
bathroom
like pulling your bedroll out of your backpack and stuff, and Ashton's like fussing over you a little bit, like,
I don't think that maybe we shouldn't. And we're trying to negotiate with.
I'm Ashlyn. I'm destined to be the best brewmaster that this country's ever seen. This, you see, this is research. I
But
need to
we-
do my
we-
research.
We're trying to.
yeah, like she just gives up because you're not gonna stop.
Research.
All right. It's time for the next room.
Yeah.
All right. Roll that d6.
Ah!
You have to roll a 2 now to just keep things going.
Please just.
The way things have been going.
What other weird artifacts can I throw in? It's too far away. Oh,
Lay your hand on the holy text.
huh?
Do you have incense? Ah, of course. The burning wheel book. Yeah, you come back to this same room.
That's not helping at all.
You're in the ice garden still.
Keep going.
This just doesn't make any sense.
I was so sure we were going in a straight line, and yet we're right back at the same room.
The problem is that like when you go out into the main corridor, it's slippery, and you have to like do this puzzle where you slide around and you slide back into the same room.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to.
Yes,
It's a sliding puzzle.
of course it's a sliding puzzle.
Oh, no.
That's great.
You have to reset the puzzle by going where you came out of.
Uh-huh.
There's a scene where I'm just like I'm literally just going back and forth in a straight line, just like, how the fuck do I do this puzzle?
You know what the thing is we haven't gotten the item we need yet to like move the block.
Oh, right, right.
That's-
We
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
we haven't like activated the elevator that puts in a block from the lower floor
Yeah,
that we need
exactly.
the block to stop against.
We gonna roll again.
Yep. This time I will be swearing by Adobe Photoshop CS6.
That's a pretty good thing to swear by. No.
No.
What was
Photoshop,
five
you
again?
failed me.
5 was the first room, so I think this is the cave.
Yeah. It's a weird
You
cave
got
place.
the flower from.
There was the flower that I took, and then also there was like 2 other things that I
Yeah,
forgot.
there's weird stuff.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
I have tracking.
Okay.
Can I use that to help us mitigate returning to rooms we've been to before?
Sure.
Excellent.
Why don't you roll that?
What is my ob?
Can I help with adventure wise?
Yeah. I think it's abs too.
The help
is-
will be greatly appreciated.
This is not your typical place, but you can just avoid rolling duplicates.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Come
see the
on.
room before and you recognize it.
I've got a
Okay.
6 and 1 Artha. I'ma spend it.
And if you fail, you're going to fall down the chute.
Okay, well let's hope that I roll a 6 then.
No, you just need to roll a 4. Not a
Nope.
1. No,
We finally get a 1.
not
And
the right one.
It's not the right one.
And the 6 was my helping die too, but like it would have been great if you could have faded that into a success.
Yeah,
So you're
tell
going
me about
around
it.
and you find the ice slide down, but this time you don't have time to stop before you go down it.
Oh no.
So you slide down the ice slide. Whoosh!
Hmm.
It goes down 2 floors.
And this is a good place to take a break before we describe where we go. Like we're all just like going down the ice slide.
No.
Yeah.